Hello again, I'm Dudley Thompson, and welcome again to WDT Media TV. And again, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so every time we upload a new video, you get the alert. Right now, Peter Bunting is back on the campaign trail after taking a political battering for his opposition to the rural school bus system when they call the buses old buses, and he's still on this campaign trail calling them old buses. He spoke about the drill issue of yesteryear, and he also talked about the government renting a building in Mandeville, paying millions in rent, and for the past 19 years, the building is still unoccupied. He also spoke about, and they call the government, eat a food government, yes. And he also says that this government is cutting ribbons to also install stoplights and light poles across the country. And he took other pot shots at the JLP. Here now is Peter Bunting. They were speaking in Paul Bogle Square in Morant Bay.
Comrade Bunting, Comrade Portia Simpson, Comrade Peter Phillips, Comrade Fenton, Comrade Marky G, yourself, that cabinet and executive of 2012 to 2016 took Jamaica from the edge of economic meltdown and set it on a path that these people took over 10 years ago. So why are we not better off in Jamaica now? They say, Comrade Bunting, why the economy not growing to give us a better life? Why worker productivity is so low? Because heart not functioning and education not functioning. She said, why investment? Comrade, settle down in the front. Comrade, settle down in the front. Settle down. Comrade, go to speak with them for me, no? Just go. So, they say, Comrade Bunting, why having inherited that, are mothers afraid to go to the Mandeville Regional Hospital to deliver babies because the maternal mortality rate is 10 times what it was? Why children leaving primary school are not literate and numerate? Why high schoolers, less than 20% leaving high school with CXC, the 5 CXCs, including maths and English? And they said to me, Comrade Bunting, even though the murder rate is lower this year and we're thankful for it, is the People's National Party we thank for taking these people to court and stopping the wasteful states of emergency that has allowed a better deployment of the GSCF. So we can credit them for that, because more Jamaicans have been murdered under Andrew Holness 2-term than under any other 2-term under any other prime minister in the history of Jamaica. So, Comrade Leader, I really have to think about it. And when I answer the young people, here is what I have to tell them, and it's the truth. The truth is that the vast majority of the JLP leadership are food people. You know, eater food people. They're not in it because they want to help people or because they love people. They are in it to enrich themselves. Them come to scrape. And whether you talk about the medical procurement, We all know them can't tell us who owned the company that's selling the expensive drill to the Ministry of Health. All know them can't tell us why there was no tender for the old buses and why them just choose a company whenever import bus before are never in that business. All know them can't tell us why them rent a space in Mandeville for the same 10 to 12 million a month from 2019 and them paying rent all now and the building empty same way. And these people, comrades, will tell any lie, spread any propaganda, any misinformation to cling to power because they know in their hearts that the only other term they deserve is a prison term for robbing the taxpayers of this country. Comrades, after 10 long years in office, they are suddenly promising everything and attempting to trick everyone, cutting ribbons and announcing the same projects over and over again. Them all are cut ribbon to install stoplight and street light. But comrades, God not sleep. And people are open now. Time come for these wicked people to pay for their sins. Time come for an orange wave to sweep them away, like how the Red Sea swept away Pharaoh's army. Comrades, this campaign is not just about winning the next election. It's about creating a bright future for the next generation. It's about rescuing our democracy. It's about justice. This campaign is about making sure taxpayers' money, rather than fattening the many bank accounts of the greedy, that taxpayers' money is instead spent upgrading our schools, our hospitals, our infrastructure. That money is spent paying our teachers, our nurses, our police officers, our public servants, paying them better, not the 0% offer now on the table. This campaign is about putting an administration into office that genuinely cares for people, rather than this wicked regime that bullies and threatens public servants, that finds scores of poor St. Thomas people 200,000 each for not wearing a mask or breaching curfew during COVID. And while they are fining the poor people these huge 200,000 fines, their cabinet ministers on no movement day partying and drinking pink champagne at New Kingston Hotel. This is not a government for poor people. Comrades, this campaign is about putting someone in Jamaica House whose hands are clean and whose heart is pure. Someone whose statutory returns are certified. Someone who is not under investigation for illicit enrichment. Someone who comes to serve and not to scrape. Comrades, this campaign is about making sure people that time come for a better life for you and your generations. One love, one heart.
You just heard there from PNP's Peter Bunting speaking in Paul Bogo Square in St. Thomas, and is still calling buses old buses that were bought for the rural transport school bus system. And now we go down to Andrew Holness in halfway tree handing out pamphlet with the JLP's achievements over the years.
respect, sir. Did I give you one of my achievement documents? Are you right here? This is. My respect, sir. Less money ticket. You hear it. You hear it. My respect, sir. That's it.
We're currently distributing our Record of Achievements booklet to our citizens in Halfway Tree.
Oh, you want, of course.
The Prime Minister in Halfway Tree. You know he present documents about his achievements over the last 9 or so
You can
years.
also download a copy of our booklet at our website, Jamaica Labour Party.
So may argue that this is unprecedented by a Prime Minister to be in the streets in the capital, giving out a booklet about his record of achievement. It is a good political strategy. We will see if it works come election day. After 9 years in office, I can make promises after campaign what I've been doing for the past 9 years. So let's see if the Jamaican public is buying into the content of the document come election day. Or will they go in favor of what the PNP is offering? And so may argue is not much. And the PNP did a campaign on opposing. We heard it's about a while ago. It's about still calling their buses old buses after a bar for the school bus program. And they made a point about the government wasting money. They rented a building in Mandeville.
Right?
Since 2019 for 20 million that is unoccupied. That in some respect a waste of taxpayers' money. Now we see the Prime Minister handing out his campaign document in Halfway Tree Square. And let's see how this will reflect in the polls come election day. I'm Dudley Thompson, and again, please like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, thanks for watching.